All right, guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Gambit Market Podcast. I'm here with Braden Lockwood. Braden, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. Braden, let me just say where I'm from. Wait, where are you right now, by the way? Looks like you changed your location.
Yeah, sorry if my background's been changing every episode. I am in Costa Rica scouting out some plots of land. So me and my wife are looking to potentially move here, and we wanted to see if
That's awesome, man. Wow. Damn. Cool, man. So, Braden, if you find land, please let me know. And I hope you'd invite me to take a look at this plot of land. So,
you can come stay anytime, Echo. We got to build on it first, which sounds like it might be a whole 2-3 year project. But once we're set up, dude, there's a bedroom for you.
cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So, for this episode, Brady, if you think about it, there's people watching right now, probably completely new, first-time viewers, right, that didn't watch the previous episodes. How do you recommend people get started on this platform? Because I was thinking the other day, like when I went on it, it's like there's a lot going on. Like, where do you start first, right? There's a lot of bells and whistles, and the big thing for me at least is like risk management, and how we handle that. Because if I'm going on a platform first, I'm inexperienced, right? I don't know how to use this platform properly. I don't want to risk my own money, right? I don't want to like lose. That would suck. But I also want to benefit. So like, how can I get like kind of the best of both worlds? And how do I basically just get started? Or how do you recommend people get started? I guess
Yeah, good question, Echo. Um, and this is what I've been telling people who are want to dip their toe in the waters, don't know much about prediction markets or AI agents or any of that. I recommend something that we call paper agents. So I'll share my screen real quick and show you just how to create a paper agent and then what that means for the onboarding experience. And how you can test out the platform without even having to deposit anything on. So basically, like we went over in a past episode, we have different types of agents. But what's cool about the paper agents is you basically go through the same process as you would to create an AI agent, but you don't have to deposit any capital. So you can decide which type of AI agent you want. You can make it sports focused. You can set the market quality, et cetera, just like any other agent. The only difference is that you can just use imaginary funds. And this basically allows you, excuse me, it allows you as the just test out a strategy and see how it performs. And so then if you wanted, you could create 3 different paper agents and wait a couple weeks. And if one of them is trading profitably, then you'd have the option to turn that agent into a real agent and load funds in it. So we'll call this Echo's paper agent. Yeah.
Okay.
And as you can see, the whole process takes like 30 seconds to create your first paper agent. And then already it's scanning for trades and it'll start taking trades automatically for you, but using paper money. So yeah, to answer your question.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, does it actually like exit those positions as well? I guess, but like with fake money as well and everything.
Yeah, so it basically behaves exactly how a regular AI agent on the platform would behave. The only difference here is that it's using fake money. And so we actually don't even require you to deposit anything. We'll cover some of the little gas fees for you to try it out. And running strategies. So I have some like profitable AI agents here that are in live mode that started by me just creating a paper agent and trying different strategies until I found something that seemed to be consistently getting results. And then naturally I was like, all right, well, now I want to throw a couple $100 in and see what happens. But yeah, Echo, I think that's the most like approachable way to get started in the ecosystem is just create a paper agent, test out like the process, monitor your agent performance, try out some different strategies. And what's really cool is then you're risking zero capital, but you get the basic experience of creating an agent on the platform.
Yeah, that's cool. Something I'm thinking about is when you're creating these paper agents, right? You're really just testing out like a strategy, I guess, or a type of bot before you throw your money into it. And you kind of like went through the different options, but could you like go back and kind of show us like the different like strategies? I think I saw a couple. That'd be kind of cool. And like the different, we kind of just skipped them, but it'd be kind of cool to see like what I can actually adjust or not for my strategy that I want to test.
Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of flew through it, but we can get deeper in the weeds here, Echo.
So yeah, just because like, is it cookie cutter? Can I actually adjust the agent the way I like? How does it trade like me, or my strategy? What does that even mean,
Yeah, good question. So basically, when you're creating your agent to start, we have 3 presets that you can choose from. So this is our sports agent. This one's going to be focused on crypto markets, and this is going to be focused more on like politics and culture. And if you select one of these, it'll skip basically all those like advanced mode questions, and you can go straight to paper trading or live trading. But if you're interested in really customizing your agent, what you'll do is you'll go to advanced mode. And here you have 5 different types of AI analysis, basically focused on detecting insider trading, using stats models, following smart money, or the event-driven model that's reacting real-time to news. And so you can think of this as kind of the brain of your agent. This is driving the decision-making. And so Echo, I'll let you go through. Which one do you want to power your agent here?
Let's see. So one of them is like news-based, I guess, right? Event-driven. One of them follows smart money. One's based off statistical analysis. That's pretty interesting, man. Okay. I kind of like insider trading. I want to see how that works. So what does that exactly do?
So basically, similar to smart money, the insider trading focuses only on like the on-chain wallet data. So it analyzes a market and it basically searches for wallets with an unrealistically high like win percentage and ROI, and it flags them as insiders basically. So it's a little different from smart money, where smart money is looking at just like the biggest P&L wallets, which are usually betting huge amounts. Insider trading is trying to detect those wallets that just seem to be right, like a disproportionate amount. So like a way higher ROI, a way higher win rate, and it will then flag markets where those wallets are disproportionately on one side as an opportunity. So yeah, cool. That's going to basically power your decision making.
Okay, yeah, let's do that one. That's pretty cool. And like, if I went to Polymarket directly or like any of these, predictive market sites, it wouldn't give me this option, right? Or does it? Like,
no. So that's entirely our layer that we've built on top of Polymarket. This whole agent ecosystem that we've built, that's exclusively available on Gambit markets. And yeah, we're proud of it, Echo.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's just do skip, I guess. If I do skip, it does everything, right?
Yeah, if you do skip, it'll be basically open to all categories.
Okay, let's do that.
And so then this here will allow you to set some minimum thresholds for market quality. So any market, it could take a prediction on something with like very little liquidity, or you can go into standard, which is kind of like some minimum thresholds. But if you're placing really high predictions, there still might be some slippage. Or you can go for a premium market, and it's really only going to place bets on really deep liquidity markets. And if you're not satisfied with these, we do have the ability to just customize each liquidity and volume.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
What are you going to go with, Echo?
I'm thinking any market, dude. As long as we have the insider, I think that's pretty cool.
Cool. Just let it ride. I like it. And so then this here, Echo, is gonna basically allow you to customize the probability range that you want your agent to focus on. So if you want your agent to like really only take predictions that are highly probable, you can say, I want entries from 67 to 100%, or you can basically create a long shot agent. You're like, I only want like high risk, high reward payout options, or you can set it all the way.
Interesting. Okay. That's so interesting because now I'm thinking about, okay, there's an insider type trading agent, but then now I can make it an insider aggressive agent or an insider, conservative agent, right? So I think by the nature of this like setup, it'd be kind of cool to have it just be an aggressive agent open to all markets.
Cool. I'll give you the widest possible trading range here.
Cool.
And now this is the point where you would choose paper trading if you were just getting started.
Nice.
We'll start you off with $500. And this is basically your bankroll strategy, right? So you have 500 virtual dollars, and every bet, how do you want that capital to be allocated? Do you want a flat bet where every prediction it's betting the same amount? Do you want a kind of scalar solution where
Interesting.
percent of the bankroll is bet every time? So if you're losing, your bet will go down a little as to de-risk, or if you're winning, it'll get more and more.
So what's the amount for the paper? We said 500, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should do like flat bet $100. So there's
Okay,
5 trades.
You're going high risk. You're like, if we don't hit the first 5 trades, we're out.
And then let's just stay here and watch the first like couple of trades, and we'll see if this agent's profitable.
Cool. And then this is your commission rate. So this won't really apply to your agent in paper mode because it only really kicks in once you have other agents that are depositing on you. And that would only happen once you go live and are using real funds. But you can still set this commission rate here.
And I guess
yeah.
I guess it makes sense because like eventually I am gonna want to switch it to a live agent if it performs well, and then it would apply, right? That's why we set it.
Exactly. And then it's just all the settings are ready. So you're just one click button, go
Makes
live,
sense.
put a bankroll, and you're ready to go. So what commission rate would you like? An aggressive 10%?
Let's do 2%, dude.
All right, nice. I like that. That's approachable for a depositor. And then here you can kind of control your agent's betting behavior in terms of like how many predictions it's taking per day. So you can say, hey, I want to just let my agent take as many opportunities as it sees. Or since you only have, you're taking $100 per prediction and you only have $500, maybe you're like, okay, I only want to predict 2 per day so that I at least survive the first 3 days. But up to you. Okay.
Let's do no limit, dude. I just want to see this thing snap. I have a weird feeling this is going to be our most profitable agent. And in fact, I think this deserves some background music as now we're approaching the end. Let's go, dude.
Cool. Nice high music, Echo.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty much your last decision regarding the agent behavior. Is you can give it a settlement window so that it won't consider markets that are going to settle beyond a certain point.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's a good. Let's do 7 days. See, these are things that you don't naturally think about. But like now that we're going through the sequential steps of creating an agent, it kind of forces you to create a strategy, right? So I think that's the whole point. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. These are things that while we were messing around with it, we kept adding. We're like, you know what? I want my agent to not focus on markets that are going to resolve in 3 months. I want quick results.
Right.
And I think at this point, it's pretty extensive, the amount of options we have and the amount of customization available. And then this one, Echo, this option basically allows you to manually approve via Telegram. So you could link your Telegram, and then every time the agent wants to place a trade, it'll shoot you a message, and you'll just click yes, no, take it or not.
Awesome.
Or you can go full automatic and just let it ride.
That's pretty cool, man. Wow.
What's it going to be, Echo?
I think we're going to turn off Telegram.
Just let it ride?
Let it ride, dude.
Nice. All right. The last most important decision.
The name, it has to be called like Echo's Little Monster, I think. And then what I'm going to do is play some background music just to like hype this up, because this is going to be a big deal, dude. This is the first paper agent we're showing live to the cinematic. All right, let's see this. So now what's happening? Walk us through what's going on, Braden. So right now we're inside of Echo's Little Monster, and Echo's Little Monster is it says live on the top left. What's going on there, dude?
No, it says go live.
Sorry, my bad. In the bottom terminal, there's like a ring.
So this Echo basically means your little monster is ready to go. It's scanning market opportunities now. And if any market opportunities come up that fit your specifications, it will enter the trade with your paper bankroll. And then, yeah, like we said, you can monitor it without having to ever deposit anything and just have a little fun. And then if it does well, you're just one click away from putting a bankroll on it and really letting it loose to fully engage in our ecosystem with some of the other features that we have on the platform.
That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. All right, Braden, thank you so much, man, for showing me this. I'm pretty stoked. You know, we got to learn how to get started, how to create the paper agents. And I think that's good for this episode. I guess it's just a general overview of how to get started, right? But next episode, we have a bit of a surprise, and it has something to do about, you know, with the going live button. When you click it, what actually does that mean? It's not just about going live, right, Braden? Do you want to maybe touch on that? Give them a little bit of sneak preview, but don't give a whole, you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think the paper agents is a great way to dip your toe and kind of test out some of the platform and what we've built. But like you said, once you go live and you deposit real funds on your agent, there's a whole new level of like gamification and social features that we're really excited about getting into in the next episode. So we'll touch base a little bit on our leaderboards, our reward pool, and how we're basically incentivizing early community to get involved now. Because yeah, that's really important to us. We want to build that core community and yeah, like build reward mechanisms within the platform that reward those early users, and really allow the agent ecosystem to scale and grow.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm just gonna leave this off by saying, you know, where I'm from right now, it's been raining a lot. It's been raining, but that's okay, because you know, on the bright side, things are gonna get crazy at Gambit Market Podcast.
Dude, kind of cooked.
Thank you, bro. All right, Brandon, thank you so much. See you guys next episode.